Now we will describe our main algorithm. First, all star graphs, or graphs with a diameter of 2, have a trivial graceful labeling. This is demonstrated here. Simply label the root with a maximum vertex label, and label the children with all the other labels from 0 to the maximum -1. Here is our algorithm formally defined. Let's see how it works. Here is the tree we wish to gracefully label. Notice that it is the same tree that we used in the example with the OCFs and CFs, for the sake of continuity. Because the tree has 44 vertices, and thus it has 43 edges, its labels will range from 0 to 43. We begin with a gracefully labeled star graph with 44 vertices, the same number as our original tree. We create a graceful sequence with 43 as the maximum as so: 43, 0, 42, 1, 41, 2, 40, 3, and so on. Parent 1 is the parent with label 43. Parent 2 is the parent with label 0. Parent 3 is the parent with label 42, and so on as we march down our graceful sequence. First, we perform a type 1 transfer from vertex 43 to the next parent, vertex 0. Next, we perform a type 1 transfer to the next parent, vertex 42, and then to the next parent, vertex 1, and then the next parent, vertex 41. At this point, the CFs assigned to these 4 parents in the previous part of the video are 1, 2, 3, and 4 respectively. Remember that whenever the CFs are all positive, we can decrement each of these CFs by 1, and then perform a BD8T on these parents, with labels 0, 42, 1, and 41. Then we continue with our algorithm by performing a transfer to parent 2. Because the CFs assigned to these 4 parents at this point are now 1, 2, 3, and 4, they are still positive, and we again perform a BD8T on them, leaving one more child on each of the parents involved, namely 42, 1, 41, and 2. We now perform a transfer to vertex 40, the next parent in line. We perform another BD8T on the 4 parents 1, 41, 2, and 40, as they still have positive counting functions. We then proceed to the next parent, the parent with weight 3, before performing another BD8T. Next, we proceed to the next parent in our graceful sequence, parent 39, and continue with another BD8T. Then we perform a transfer to the parent with weight 4 and perform one more BD8T. We conclude the process by edge transferring to the parent with weight 38, the last parent in our sequence, and performing one final BD8T. This final graph is a replication of our original tree perfectly, and is thus able to be labeled with our algorithm. We call these trees BD8T trees, and such a tree fits this category if its last 4 parents can have a counting function of 1 at any given time.